Imagine a world where fortunes are forged in the furnaces of industry, and one man rises from obscurity to become the titan of his era. Today, we uncover the incredible story of a visionary who reshaped 19th century America's oil-soaked landscapes. Join us as we explore the fascinating story of a man who rose from rags to riches. John D. Rockefeller. Welcome to Unplugged Financially. Here is where you will learn how to have control over your time and money. If you have a burning desire to become wealthy, then subscribe now. Let's take a journey into the early years of John D. Rockefeller. I'll wait for you to give the video a like. A man who climbed from modest roots to become one of the wealthiest figures in history. Born on the 8th of July, 1839, in the humble town of Richford, New York. His mother was Eliza Davidson. She had 6 children, including John. John's father's name was William Avery Rockefeller, also known as Big Bill for his larger-than-life personality. Bill was a salesman, and a very good one at that. Some might say he was a con artiste because people would be begging and throwing their money at him to get their hands on his healing potions and lies. John had 5 siblings and 2 half-sisters. Big Bill convinced his 2 wives that they should all live together as a big, happy family. Despite Bill being very good at his job, he never seems to have enough money. His family grappled with economic hardships, often finding it difficult to meet basic needs. With his father often away, Rockefeller found himself burdened with responsibilities beyond his tender age at an early stage. But far from shying away, young Rockefeller showed remarkable resilience, displaying an innate entrepreneurial spirit. He found a few turkey eggs in the forest and minded it until it hatched and had turkey meat and eggs for sale. He sold candies and took on odd jobs, not just for pocket money, but for the survival of himself and his family's existence. Each task, each entrepreneurial venture was a learning experience, a stepping stone that schooled him in the harsh realities of life and commerce. The School of Hard Knocks. Rockefeller was disgusted by his father's behavior and spending habits and swore never to become that kind of man. Rockefeller decided to save his money to invest and never waste it on frivolous things. He also became very religious in the Baptist Church and held himself to a very high standard. John D. Rockefeller's early life served as a furnace, forging the character of the man he would later become. The founder of the Standard Oil Company and one of the greatest philanthropists in the United States history. He was also the very first billionaire in the world. Secret 1. The scholastic education system will never teach you how to become wealthy. His parents wanted him to go to college, but he focused on financial literacy. After attending Cleveland's Central High School, taking a single business class, and accounting at Folsom Mercantile College, he dropped out of school. Yes, he did. A high school dropout was the world's first billionaire. John got a job as an assistant bookkeeper at the age of 16. He obtained the art of being charismatic and gained the trust of everyone around him. This gave him a very good reputation. John was very sharp and learned from his years selling turkeys to bookkeeping, where he developed the skills necessary to start his own business. He got a loan of $4,000 from Big Bill, people in this community, and what he saved. In today's money, that would be about $100,000. Secret 2. Tracking your cash flow. His mother instructed him to keep track of all income going out and coming in, and to create a comprehensive budget. He was also asked to maintain records of all business receipts and records. Rockefeller managed to land a job as an assistant accountant and was very skilled with numbers, which he enjoyed. Within 1 year, his salary increased from $17 to $800. John was dedicated to financial education, and that was the foundation of his wealth creation. Secret 3. Use debt to finance your asset. If Rockefeller hadn't borrowed money to launch his business idea and was afraid of the risk involved, he probably would have spent his life trading time for money or selling his skills. Borrowed funds were a constant companion of Rockefeller's business. He was able to generate $450,000 in his first year in business, which was a great start to his billionaire empire. However, he did not keep all this money because he had to repay loans and replenish business stock. John calculated his business by cutting off middlemen. He once purchased an entire estate so his team could make wooden barrels because he didn't want to have any middlemen on his payroll. That's the kind of man John was. Once John gave his word, it was sealed with a golden seal. He would always fulfill his obligations, sometimes on the last day within the last hour. He would have all his commitments in his diary. Rockefeller borrowed money from wherever he could, and it was not easy to raise the money to repay loans and make ends meet. But he managed to do it. The race is not for the swift, but for those who can endure it till the end. Banks were willing to fund all and any of his projects because of his good credit score. Secret 4. Back your dreams with a definite purpose. All John wanted was $100,000. If we convert it to our currency today, it would be around $3 million. He was determined and had strategically planned everything for the future with his creative mind. The school education system is producing more soldiers and employees and is killing our children's creativity. Secret 5. Confidence. If his partners deemed his moves too risky and did not want to invest, all he said was okay, but all the profits are mine for the taking. Following his response, his partners would promptly accommodate his request, as they knew that if he was willing to invest alone, he would score. Let us hear what are your thoughts on his big business tycoon. Subscribe and get educated on how to become wealthy. See you in our next video.